Hi, my name is Kefanganga. I'm a real estate consultant in Nairobi. Welcome to the Real Estate Academy. We are going to discuss different property types. We are going to discuss the different locations you can find these property types in Nairobi. And we're also going to discuss utilities and the uses that we typically use these properties for. We're going to start with residential units. Residential units are what we typically refer to as an abode or accommodation. These are properties that you sleep in. And these properties, when you rent them, they are rented on a month-to-month basis. But you could also buy them and occupy them with your family. Now, they come in different types. The different types include, number one, an apartment. An apartment is a multi-dweller residential unit. So you have one big building and then you have different units that are owned or occupied by different people. Apartments typically are defined by common utilities such as common parking, you have common water supply, you have common garbage management, you have common utilities for electricity as well. You also have common areas as you walk through. So apartments can be owned by one person or by different people, each person owning an apartment. Number two in these types of residential units include bungalows. Bungalows are units that are built on an individual plot of land. They have one access and they also have other amenities such as a garden, you could have parking, you could have a water tank, and they typically occupy one floor. You could find this in residential neighborhoods. You can find them in Muthaiga, they are in Mountain View, they're in Karen. Also, you have what we call a mansionette. A mansionette is ideally a bungalow but occupies two floors. So you've built a residential single dweller unit on the same plot, but you have two floors. So you have bedrooms on the first floor, you have accommodation or living room on the ground floor. These units are also available in posh neighborhoods. You could find them on Kiambu Road, on Thika Road, in the rural area. You could find them in Runda. So these are very common with higher end neighborhoods. Also, you have what we call townhouses. Townhouses are units that are built across a large piece of land and they are built consecutively. So ideally you have one unit ending on one wall and the next building or unit beginning on that wall. So these are units that typically share a wall. You would have common access, you have common security, you have common utilities such as electricity, but ideally each unit has its own parking and its own access. These units ideally do not have a lot of privacy as compared to a bungalow or a mansionette. Now, when you move past residential buildings, you go into what we call commercial buildings. Commercial buildings